Usman's family begs for his release from DR Congo. The family of a U.S. man who is being held in the Democratic Republic of the Congo claims to have zero idea as to how he got involved in last month's failed coup attempt. Tyler Thompson, a 21-year-old citizen of Utah, was traveling abroad for the first time with his friend Marcel Malanga, whose father is said to have spearheaded the coup attempt. Following the 19 May incident, which saw dozens of heavily armed men take the Palais de la Nation, the DRC president's office, 50 individuals, including 3 Americans, were placed under arrest. Since then, Mr. Thompson's family has not received any updates, and U.S. consulate officials have not been granted access to visit him. The Congolese Army and Information Ministry have been approached by the BBC for comments. Christian Malanga, a politician from the Democratic Republic of the Congo who had been exiled, is said to have organized the attempted coup and was shot dead in Kinshasa by Congolese police when he allegedly resisted arrest. President Félix Tshisekedi of the Democratic Republic of the Congo lost 6 persons in the attacks on his residence and the presidential palace. Videos shot in Kinshasa following the event show Mr. Thompson being repeatedly pounded in the head by Congolese security forces and struck with the butt of a rifle. His stepmother Miranda Thompson stated in a BBC interview that the family was shocked to hear that Mr. Thompson was being held. "We have zero idea how he ended up there," she continued. "We were completely taken aback by what was occurring and the uncertainty. We were learning everything from what we could obtain from Google." According to Mrs. Thompson, the family is baffled as to how Mr. Thompson, who works for a Utah construction company, wound himself in the center of the botched coup. She added that Marcel, a U.S. citizen who was born here, had urged him to go to the Democratic Republic of the Congo with the Malanga family. They were going to explore and see a part of the world that Tyler never expected to see, she stated. When the opportunity came up, why not? Daniel Gonzalez, a friend of both Mr. Thompson and the younger Mr. Malanga, told the Associated Press that he had received offers ranging from $50,000, £39,175, to $100,000 to work as the senior Mr. Malanga's security guard. According to the Thompson family, they were not aware of that. According to the U.S. State Department and the Thompson family, consular personnel are still unable to see him. "As of right now, we have no idea what his condition is," Mrs. Thompson stated. "We are worried about his well-being. We witnessed him taking many blows to the head." A State Department spokesman told the BBC that while the department has asked for consular access for any U.S. citizens jailed following the coup, we have not received it to date. The family has started a campaign to get people in Utah and around the U.S. to write to elected leaders, asking them to put more pressure on Washington to gain the release of Mr. Thompson. Additionally, the family has communicated with lawmakers in Utah. "Our goal is to persuade the government to exert as much pressure as possible," Mrs. Thompson stated. "If public pressure helps make that happen, that's what we'll give them." Mrs. Thompson expressed her confidence that her stepson wouldn't choose to take part in the coup attempt, calling him incredibly kind and generous. "He's definitely not a politically active kid," she stated. "He's not someone who's going to go in and make this choice. He's just a kid who was in the wrong place at the wrong time." When asked what message the family wants to know that he's okay and healthy would send to the authorities in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mrs. Thompson replied, "We know that getting him home is going to be a process. But without access to him, we don't know any of those things," she continued. "Any parent would want that."